So the official announcement is going to be happening on Wednesday, July 23rd. Rashford is going to be unveiled at 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time inside Barcelona's offices. He'll then visit the Barcelona store and speak to the media before having dinner with Joan Laporta and the board. The first training session has also already been done. Rashford completed his first full session with the squad today and also trained by himself earlier last morning. So he is fully locked in already. Rashford has been working extremely hard so far to get himself to the best physical shape possible. And I think that there's a big reason why. Hansi Flick has a huge say on this because before he did agree to the move, Rashford had a long conversation with Hansi Flick, and Hansi Flick gave him clear expectations before he put the pen on paper. And he stated, point number one, I'm going to need you to improve your defensive work because here at Barcelona, you must track back, you must defend, you must press as high as possible and for as long as possible. We don't rest here. You're going to have to give what Raphinha gave on the left wing position last season, if not even better. Point number two, you're going to have to earn your place. If you sign for us, just know that you're going to be competing against one of the best attackers in the world, which is Yamal, Lewandowski, Olmo, Ferran Torres, Raphinha, and much more. And point number three, he told Rashford that Barcelona works like a machine. There is no passengers. There is no such thing as, I'm just going to sit here and wait for my teammates to feed me so I can look good and score goals. No, there is no passengers. There is no riding next to your teammate and letting them do all the work. You have to be the one driving 100% of the time. Always look to see how can you complement your teammate when he does have the ball. How can you improve their play? How can you support them in all areas on the pitch? So he made that very clear to Marcus Rashford, and Rashford agreed to all of this. Hence the reason why he has been going through multiple training sessions. The competition is going to be brutal. Rashford can play on the center forward position, but you have Lewandowski who scored 42 goals last season and 3 assists. Rashford can also play on the right wing position, but you have Yamal who has scored 18 goals and 21 assists. He can also play, maybe, potentially, on the number 10 position. Worst case scenario. However, Olmo, even with him not playing so many minutes, still scored 12 goals and 6 assists. Most importantly, the left wing position. You have Raphinha, where he has 34 goals and 22 assists last season. Ferran Torres, as a matter of fact, somebody who can also play in the exact same areas of Marcus Rashford. With him getting very little game time, he still scored 19 goals and 7 assists. Rashford at Manchester United has yet to do this, so he's going to have to fight for every minute. Rio Ferdinand also had a huge take on this whole thing, and this is what he stated on his YouTube channel. He has to fight his way in. This Rashford hasn't looked like the one that we first saw, but if he brings back the explosive direct style, he can be the difference for FC Barcelona. So he's basically saying that, Rashford has not been in his best level. No way is Rashford going to automatically start in this team. He's criticizing the player in some way, but he also believes that with enough work ethic, with him trying to fight for a position, he's going to get the job done and make the difference at a club like FC Barcelona. And so what could Rashford offer in this team? He also explained that when you have a teammate like Raphinha and Lamine Yamal next to you, they prefer the ball on their feet, so feed them those balls. With Lewandowski, he's much more static now, so you're going to have to move more. So move more for Lewandowski. Barcelona also lacked runners in from behind. Marcus Rashford is going to have to supply those type of things, right? To bring something different, make yourself stand out, and that is how you're going to get the best bet from competing against these attackers. Gary Lineker also backs him up too. Criticism, but backs him up, and he stated he's a great player who suffered in a bad United setup. Barcelona style could suit him. He's fast, dangerous, and has quality. So he's saying that, Rashford was not really that good at Manchester United, but that is mainly because United had a bad setup. Having him at a team like FC Barcelona and under the guidance of Hansi Flick, he can for sure see a season where he can score 15 goals and maybe provide 10 assists. That will be an all-timer for Marcus Rashford. Gary also explained that the left wing position is his best position, but he can play central too. Flick's system could get the best out of him, and this is something that we have discussed in a previous video, and we all came to a conclusion that Marcus Rashford's best position is on the left wing. The second best position for him is the center forward position. So expect to see Rashford be used both wide and centrally depending on the match and who needs some rest, who is fatigued. So as of right now, Rashford is not guaranteed a starting spot. He's currently working very hard to get himself into great positions, but for now, going into the preseason and going into the first 5 to 8 matches, I do think that we're going to start off with Raphinha on the left wing position, Olmo number 10, Yamal on the right, and Lewandowski up top. And as games does progress, I think we're going to slowly see the transition of Raphinha going to the number 10 position and Rashford being included on the left wing position. So if Rashford buys into Flick's system, which is very important, he has the tools to become a game changer. So speaking about his playing time, now we're going to get into whether he's actually cleared to play or not, because it has been stated just now that Marcus Rashford has gotten the green light and he is is expected to make his first unofficial Barcelona debut on July 27th against Vissel Kobe, which is going to be considered as his first match since late April earlier this year. He's going to be seen a few minutes, but it's still going to be a major moment. Barcelona also confirmed that their 2025 Joan Gamper Trophy match, and that match is going to be against Olmo, that is managed by club legend Cesc Fabregas on August 10th, so about 2 weeks after the first match on July 27th. This game was originally planned for the Camp Nou, but because of the ongoing renovations, because there has been some delays, it has been moved to the Estadio Johan Cruyff. Also, with us facing Como, I think that's going to be beautiful because not only are we going to recognize Fabregas, but Sergio Roberto and Alex Valle are going to be there, two ex-Barcelona players, and now are part of the Como club team. Barcelona and Como have never faced each other before, so this match in the Gamper is going to be the first ever meeting. Barcelona's full preseason tour is going to look like this. I'm going to be messing up their names because I don't know how to pronounce these club names, but the first one is going to be on July 24th against FC Cel. July 27th, we have Vissel Kobe, where Rashford is expected to debut, and then we have July 31st going up against Durag FC, and then August 10th, we have the match against Como. And hopefully through these preseason matches, we can build a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence, have a better understanding on who's going to make it and who's not, what works and what doesn't, and then as we go into the first match in La Liga, which will be against Mallorca away from home, Barcelona is going to be fully ready. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.